What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome to my live stream. This is Gonzo Ross. How you guys doing? King Squad Gaming. What's going on? Where we get shoes? What was my first gun? My first gun was a P320. The first generation of P320, P320s. The Smith 40 Smith and Wesson. I'm trying. I'm trying, man. Uh, can you zoom in? Yeah, I was waiting for a couple of guys to actually um get into my live stream so I can start showing the guns. Let me go around the block. One sec. No, no full autos. Okay, so I got where we get shoes. What's your thoughts on the P320 after everything that happens? Well, man, I mean, I don't know what to think anymore. So I had test my guns. Well, I always keep my guns clean. I check for any malfunctions. I haven't seen anything in my guns. I mean, but there's too many things happening right now. So I just recently put a safety on mine, a manual safety, just like the M18 or M17. But I still have to do my other P320. That one is 40 chambers in 40 Smith and Wesson. All right, let me go. Yeah, with the manual safety. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not gonna go off when you press the trigger. So unless there's other malfunctions in the gun. Grease Vector, yes, 10 millimeters. It's a pistol size. Um, it has a 6.5 barrel. No, no switch. What's your thoughts on the Beretta? Are they very accurate compared with other brands? You say Beretta, but I'm guessing it's Beretta. Yeah, I have a couple of Berettas. They're good. I had the APX Combat over there, and I have a shotgun right here. I love this shotgun. It's my favorite. This A300 Ultima Patrol. Really nice. KK Galloway, say hi. What's going on, dude? What's going on? Welcome to my live stream. Yes, I have a flat trigger, and the other one have a curved trigger. But this one, I'm working on it. I still have to get the OEM parts because I have the gig already, the template to make the holes and everything to put a manual safety. But I still gotta get the OEM parts to do it. That one is done already. It's easy. It doesn't take more than 2 hours. Can you please say Walmart? For what? Walmart. Walmart. All right. Nice airsoft guns there. Yeah. Show me one of your best guns. Well, I like that CC's right there. The CC Shadow 2, the SP01, 75 SP01. That's my favorite gun right there. But my carry is gonna be the Glock 19 MOS or the 48 MOS. All right, hey, you guys haven't subscribed? Hey, hit that like button. Click the hit the screen twice so I can get those numbers on the right, the same as the numbers on the left. And please subscribe if you can. To support the Second Amendment and the girl community. YouTube hate us, so that's the only way to show some love to YouTube. Subscribing and so we can start growing up. No, I do not have a Desert Eagle. I have. I should really, it looks really nice, nice gun, but I don't know, man. I think it's a waste of money for me. Yeah, I can put that money in something else, maybe in the future, but not. It's not in my list anytime close. Okay, how do you like the APX one? Well, I mean, the APX one. I'm not. I don't know. I had the APX, the first generation, and I like that one. But action rifle, yeah, I have one. That one right there, a 308. Your opinion on CC has a handgun brand? My EDC. So my EDC is that cheap ass gun right there, the 19 MOS and the 48. All right, or the 19X. But my favorite is my 19 MOS. There's no internal modifications, bone stock. That's what I use. Okay, I got some knives over there for EDC. I have one of the guys asking what's the valuation of this guns, this collection. I really don't know. I really don't know. I have to check my book right there with all the receipts to see how much I have. Do you like this ETS Max? At the first, I got one ETS Max for that, with the P320, and it was trash, like straight out of the freaking dumpster. Um, the lips open and the rounds were coming off, and I kind of like judge all the ETS Max by that one mag, but I have several ones. I have one for one that I already test for my CC Scorpion, and I have a couple of Glock mags that are pretty good, and I also have that one right there for the Chrisback. They look solid, but like I said, the P320, at least I don't know if they fix it, but at least the one that I bought it was trash. Do you have a TX22 pistol? No, I don't. I don't have any 22s. All right. I know they're fun to shoot and everything, but I don't know. I'll probably get an HK MP5 in chamber in 22, which is like $600, and that's gonna be my only plinker on 22. Why folder over fixed blade? Can I have? Okay. Okay. So you're saying that they upgraded version 2 for the P320? Yeah. I mean, I cannot, touch these guns right now. Obviously, as soon I touch one or I bump with one, YouTube is gonna take my video down. So that's why I had to, you know, follow the rules and lay everything out down and pretty much, just point and talk about it. That's how it is. So Wavy Get Shoes. Any advice? I want to build a collection like yours. Okay, so my advice is get your favorite EDC. You know, get your light, all the optics, everything that you want in that EDC holster and everything, right? And then start buying guns. Because remember, if you buy a second gun, firearm, I start buying lights, optics, and everything that goes with it. You're gonna spend actually more money in that gun of what you already spent buying the gun. So that's gonna slow down the process of buying guns. So my advice is keep buying guns. You know, plus you're gonna have your EDC already prep, ready to go. And then when you get to a certain point, start upgrading and putting stuff in your pistols or rifles. But like I say, you spend more money in the lights, optics, and everything that goes with it than in the actual rifle or pistol. Okay, Chitopia, nice entry setup, boy. Okay, I'm not a boy, but thank you. All right, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So, would you rather have a 308 piston driving or 308 DUI? A 308. I would say a piston. Let's see, what's your EDC gun, a knife? And if no, fixed blade DUI. All right, so like I said, my regular carry is that Hawk knife right there, or any of the automatic Benchmates. I'm not too much into the knives collections, so I don't have any Spyderco or none of that stuff. But that's what I have. Any of those knife, a knife is a knife. So okay, nice enter setup. Can you start still for a second? Okay, let me put this in the bipod real quick. Yeah, I have a couple of shotguns here. This is a Remington 870. Um, so I have a rail on it and an 18.5 inches barrel. Is that a Vector? Yes, it is. That's a Generation 2, and it's chambered in 10 millimeters. Yeah, 6.5 inches barrel. It's a pistol. Next one we have a Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. You guys can see have a chisel, boss tuck, and it's already ready to go. And then next one, Beretta. Benelli. And then over there we have a SDS Lynx, which is a copy of the Saiga. That's a 12 gauge. And then the Chris Beck, 10 millimeters. A couple of knives. I start with a build of Aero Precision with that rifle. It's in burnt bronze. I like that color, love that color. Burnt bronze with FDE. Chambered in a 223-556. Here we have another Aero Precision lower, and it's 5 inches barrel 300 blackout. And over there we have another rifle, 6 inches barrel, and it's chambered in 300 blackout. This one is a Mossberg Predator. Sorry, Mossberg Patriot Predator, bolt action 308. Then following up, we have another build over there. This one is a Spy Tactical, and it's chambered in 7.62 by 39. Over there, we have one of my first shotguns, which I have a headache with it, but now it's running good. It's a Panzer from Panzer Arms BP12. This thing is running awesome. 12 gauge with a 12 round mag. Then following up here, we have another shorty. This one is another pistol too. It's a Spy Tactical. It's chambered in 5.56 223, 7.5 inches barrel. Then here we have a CC Scorpion. This is one of my favorite right here. It's been Nexusized, so we have Nexus upgrades. So it's a delayed blowback system for Nexus with entire bolt and everything. This is Scorpion. Then here we have another short one. This one is a pistol too, and it's chambered in 7.62 by 39, 7.5 inches barrel. Then we have a crank cup from the AK-47 family, and it's chambered in 7.62 by 39. This one here, we have a Mac 5. You guys have to stay tuned, okay? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, okay? Twice, hit the screen twice so I can get those likes up, so I can get more algorithm on YouTube and my videos can be watched a little bit more, okay? So this one, I have a couple of upgrades coming up. I have a whole rail system from the handguard all the way to the top. It's a UTG Pro. And I have, for the stock, I have a 13 Picatinny rail coming up too. And it's going to be attached Strike Industries foldable brace. All right. And then after that, that is going to be changed for a super safety lower. Okay. But this right here is gonna be upgraded. It's gonna be looking super badass, like a wig. Okay. Let me go to the comments real quick. Okay. All right. All right. Let me go to the comments real quick. Do you have a holster by Hudson Light? I made my holster, so I have a press. It's down there right now. I just had to put a table here to put this all guns in tables because I can't touch them, but they're going back to the safe when I'm done with this. But I do have a press, and I buy the Kydex cheats, and I make my own holsters for all my guns. So I don't have a problem looking for a holster for a light. Yeah, but following up here, guys, that's the IWI Mazada. Hold on. All right. Boom. Got it. Was that a Chris Vector? Yes, it is. Right here. It's a 10 millimeters. Yeah, boy. 6.5 inches barrel. And it's ready to go. Ready to go. No, I don't have a P90, but it's in my list. But my next two guns are gonna be a a Springfield M1A, the Saucon model, the tactical model, chamber in 308 or 562 by 51 NATO. And then after that, I want to get a Plinker, which is a 22 HK MP5, and then I want a P90. Yes, sir. So P90 is in my list. Uh, that's great. I have the PID Plus, and I can find a holster. Okay. Well, if you already have the holster, you gotta subscribe and look at my videos, through my videos. All you have to do is apply a little bit of heat in the holster, in the light holster area, and push the light in, and then press with two pieces of foam, so it can take the shape of that light. Okay, so you can actually open the holster for that you already have with another light or a similar light for a different light. Okay, so pretty much molded. A custom holster? Yes, I can do that. I can do that. I haven't done it yet, but I can do that. Well, I have to move this table to open that safe. But I actually have a rack inside the door where I have all the holster hanging. So the actual guns go inside the holsters. So they all have holsters hanging inside the door. Yeah. But I can open it right now because it's blocked. Man, that thing is stunning. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why so many pistols? I like pistols. I like pistols. So I stopped buying pistols for now, and now I'm getting on the PCCs. Right? I built a couple of ARs already, and I'm happy with what I have. So I'm going with the PCCs, and I'm doing upgrades right now for my Mac 5. I have three parts, actually four parts coming up for this gun right here, which is gonna finalize at least the body, and then next year on January or February, I'm gonna get a suppressor for it. I bought the CCY, the YCC. You're talking about that CC right there? That's well, it looks white, but that's Auburn gray. So this one right here is another CC, and that one is a P10F from CC. It has a 19 round magazine plus two, so 21 rounds. You have a long ass grip, full size pistol. That pistol is ridiculous, and you can find that pistol for like $500. It's really, really nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where we get shoes. 22 LR with a FRT is no toy. Yes, it is. It's not a toy. So that's what I want to get, the HK MP5 in 22, and I want to get that Super Safety or FRT for it. And it comes with a brace and everything. So all I have to do is drop a lower, and that's it. Can I see the table? What table? The old tables. The old tables. So which table you want to see? The camouflage one, the bench, or the white one, or the stainless steel table? I get to go live within the next 24 hours. I'm planning to live stream nice making. Oh, that's really nice, bro. That's really nice. That's really nice, man. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck, man, on that live stream. That's badass. I wanna see it. No, I don't have an N16A1. No, I want to make a copy of one. Right? It's easy. All you have to do is buy the the boss tug and everything that they hang the top handguard. I mean the carrying handle. The carrying handle. Oh no, it's not. It's not leather. It's not leather. It's made of kydex. Man, I wish I had one somewhere here. but I don't have one. Yeah, they're all inside the damn no. Yeah, there's no holsters here. My bad. There are no holsters. They're all in there. They're made of glass, Kydex, so pretty much plastic. Above it. Yes, yes. What? Um. All right. Let me go slow. Let me go slow and read the comments at the same time. So, Sergeant Fraser, 1553. Do you carry a gun every day, even to check my mail, bro? Even to check my mailbox, okay? Even to clean my car outside. I always carry a gun, all right? I'm hoping I never have to use it. But if you only know when things are gonna happen, only that time you will carry, bro. But that's why you have to carry all the time, all right? Because you don't know if or when things are gonna happen. Freaking dog, man. I wanna start whining now when I'm doing this. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine, Sign Fraser. I understand. That YCC looks like an airsoft, kinda. You talking about that one? That's a CC Shadow too. And I love that color. That's an orange gray color. And this is a magnific and nice shooting gun. I'm going to get the slide mill to drop a red dot sight on it, but not in the CC75. I like it how it is. I love this gun. I love the shape and everything. It's beautiful. Um, there's another white. This one is white. That's white and chrome, and that's a CCP320, and it's chambered in 40 Smith and Wesson. And that one is a P229, chambered in 357 Sig. Really nice, really nice round. 357 Sig. So go through the pistol and tell us what you got. Okay, let me see. Uh, Shit, I'm behind the comments, so let me see. What's better, the CC Shadow 2 or the CC75? Well, if you do all grades in internals, you can get that gun shoot like that one right there. You can go to the Cajon website and get all grades for the gun. But as right now, that one is better. Do you like the 40 Smith and Wesson or the 357 Sig more? I like more the 357 Sig. Okay, but you can drop a barrel, a 40 Smith and Wesson barrel on that gun, and you don't need nothing else. The same max that works with the 367 works for the 40 Smith and Wesson. So it's just a change on the barrel. Um, Let me see. CC Shadow looks similar to the SAR K2. Okay, I think. Okay. Yes. Yes, it looks like. What gun base that you have? That one. Tell us what pistol you have. Go through them. Okay. All right. So let me do a rundown real fast because I mean I have a guy asking, what mic extensions do you use? Mostly of the extensions that I use is Taylor Films. Okay, that's my favorite brand for max extensions. Okay, or some of them. This one is a SLR extension. That's a plus 10. That's a Ruger 57. So it give you 30 rounds on that mag right there. But I do have options, right? When this gun first came out, there was no options for this gun. So I got that one from CYT, which is no longer in business. But I test them, but mainly Strike Industries and Taylor Freelance. Taylor Freelance are like really nice. You're not gonna get it wrong with Taylor Freelance. Okay, so we have here IWR Masada. We have a Meridian RFX 35, RFX, I guess 35, green dot with a Holosun PID. You're gonna see that Holosun PID in a bunch of guns because you can get the best bang for your buck, and the light is good. Okay, this one is actually a rechargeable light, and you can use CR123 batteries also. Okay, so there you go. And I have, for all of them, I have flush mags. Okay, so I put extensions just for demonstration, but I do have flush mags for that with no extensions. So that's a Taylor Freelance plus 5. So you got 17 plus 5, 22 rounds. Here we have, man, I forgot the brand of that gun. F&K. That's a F&K. Yeah, I think it's a 14 round. And this one is a FM 509. Obviously, that one is the mid size. I prefer to go with the mid size because you can always go longer but not shorter if you get the 17. So I got the 24 round extension and the 15 round mag, and I have another RFX 35 from Meridian. They're really nice lights. These guys are experts in what they do and in green lasers. I have another PID, a little bit up. This one was one of my favorite carry guns. And following up here, we have a Rock Island 1911. This one is kind of like a 2011. It's chambered in 10 millimeters. It has a double stack 16 round mag plus 3, so that's 19 rounds of 10 millimeters in this bad boy. I did so many upgrades in this gun. Man, you rack this thing, it feels like butter. Okay, and it shoots super. Okay, only cost $700. So here we have a Kimber 1911 lightweight stainless steel edition, and did a lot of upgrades too, inside and out. I put a rail on it, a solid rail on it. Had Magwell, all everything that was plastic was upgraded with metal. Yeah, it's really nice. I think it has like a 15 pound Rico spring. Following up here, we have a Beretta APX. This one is the Combat Edition, and it has a nice stick. I think this one is 1,000 lumens, and this doesn't have too much upgrades, but I'm gonna work on this one later on. Here we have another one. This one is a PT20. This one is an X Carry. I think it has I think it's an AGX, something like that. Lower, so it's all metal, aluminum. It's not plastic, and had a hollow sunlight, and I recently put a manual safety on it. Here we have a CC Shadow 2. I did some upgrades too from Cajon parts. It's really nice shooting. One of my favorite gun shooting, very accurate and low recoil. So, like I said, we have the CCP10F. This is a magnificent gun, super gun. This is one of my favorite for home defense. It has a 19 rounds plus 2. That's 21 rounds in the gun. Okay, TLR1 high lumens, Holosun, and no need to change the trigger. Perfect trigger. Here we have another one that have a couple of upgrades from Cajon, CC75, and this is my favorite, not my carry gun, but my favorite gun, CC75 SP01. Yeah, plus 5 from Taylor Freelance, 9 sides, Holosun PID, and internals from Cajon. Then here we have Ruger 57, which is a nice gun, right? I got this one when they first came out, right? When they were like only two, was the FN and this one. Now we have a bunch of 57s out there. This one is my wife's gun. It's a G2, right, from Taurus. And here we have a SAR 9, which I did a lot of upgrades in this thing. A lot of upgrade, guys. Yeah, I love this gun. Love this gun. There you go. We went through that. Then we have a Canix SFX over there, plus with a plus 10, and it has a TLR 9, which are nice for long rail guns with the front that is long on the guns. Then we have a Tannic TP9 Elite subcompact, really nice gun too. 6-hour P229, which is the DAC version 357, and you can have you can put a 40 Smith & Wesson barrel, and you don't have to change nothing else. 40 Smith & Wesson P320. There you go. And then we have a Glock 19X MOS with threader barrel, a PMM compensator, Holosun, and Holosun. There you go. Then here we have a Glock 19, my favorite. It has a PIDK, which is a 500 or 450 lumens. Yep, that's my favorite carry gun. Then here we have a Glock 17 MOS, yeah, with a timing trigger, short fire turbo, and the Venom enclosed red dot sight, and a +5 from Strike Industries. Down here we have a Holosun, a Glock 48, Glock 48, Glock 19 Generation 4, and we have a couple of ARs. This one started with an aero precision lower, 300 blackout, 5 inches barrel. Then behind that one is another 300 blackout with a 16 inches barrel. Then down here 5.56, aero precision too, lower. Everything, I don't buy complete ARs. I build my own ARs. So just get a lower and drop everything on it. So this one has a nice color. I love this one. It's a burnt bronze mixed with FDE. 5.56, 223, 308 bolt action, Mossberg Patriot Predator. 7.62 by 39, 7.5 inches side charging handle. There you go. We have another Spy Tactical 5.56 pistol configuration with a 7.5 inches barrel. All right. Then here we have the CZ Scorpion. No, go talk to mom and grandma. Then here we have another CZ Scorpion. A CZ Scorpion with a Nexus delay blowback system. That's the best thing that can happen to this gun. Then thanks to the Nexus guys. Yeah, we have a Beridian 2000 lumen light with green laser. This light is badass. This eliminates all the cables and all the dingling that you have in the gun. All right, one setup, and that's it. Clean setup. There you go. Love this gun. This is one of my favorite. Then down here we have a 7.62 by 39. That's one of my builds too. I had to tweak this thing several times because it's hard to get a reliable 7.62 by 39 AR build, okay? And then down here, this guy right here gave me a headache when I first got it, but got it fixed, and now it's shooting like a dream, okay? These things used to cost like $600, $700 when they first came out. Now you can find a bullpup for like $200. All right, but I'm not getting rid of this one because they're a headache. I have mine already running good, so I'm happy with it. And it doesn't have a lot of recoil. All right, down here we have a Chris Vector 10 millimeters, 6.5 inches barrel, and we have AK style. This one is a copy of the Zyga 12, and it's a SDS Lynx. This is the best thing that I bought, bro. I take this gun every time I go to the range. All right, it's a blast. She will eat anything, anything. Chris Beck, 10 millimeters, yes, 6.5 inches barrel. All right. Then we have Benelli Supernova Tactical 12 gauge. I love this shotgun. This shotgun will shoot mini shells. If you don't believe me, look at my videos for this gun. It has 11 in the tube and 1 in the head. With the mini shells, you get 12 shots. All right. This one is my favorite here. This one is a Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Okay, really nice finish. Man, you know the guys of Beretta. These guys do a great job. Okay, if you haven't looked my videos how to get the heat shield on it, look it up. There you go. And then you got the guys from Chisel. This thing is expensive, but it's a must-have for this shotgun, bro. This is a fully customized bus stock. Okay, you can move this up and down, the that up and down, stretch this out. You can change the grips for AR grips. There you go. And here we have A70. All right, this was one of my first shotguns. Have a couple of scratches and shit. You know, this is the Tonka of the shotguns. All right, so I have a frame for it. Uh, there you go. And the CC sides that I removed from there. I'm utilizing those sides here. I don't want to get rid of those iron sights. They're pretty good. There you go. Remington 870. All right, guys. Any questions? Any questions? Let me put this in the bipod here real quick. The Chris Vector in 10 millimeters. Well, yeah, they do have it. I mean, I think the first one that came out in the market was a 45. And then not 9 millimeters, but now 10 millimeters is a thing. So you get 10 millimeters, 45, and actually 22. So you get 22, 9 millimeters, 45, and 10 millimeters. All right, guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. You know, so I can grow my channel and they support this gun community. Okay. All right, guys. Have you ever shot a bolt action 8 millimeters Mauser? No, I never have. Do you? What parts do you get for what? Your arms? Uh, oh, ARs. ARs. What do you mean what parts? Oh my God. Internal parts or external parts? Do you get the 7.62 AR to run? Yes, I have the AR to run. This one right here, it's a cheap build. This one is from Bird Creek Arsenal. At least the upper receiver, not the whole gun. So last time I went, I have a lot of fitting issues. But now I put a H2 buffer spring from Armor Spec, and I changed the whole bolt in the front, not the bolt carrier, but the bolt, with an Hayes firing pin, extend the firing pin to actually penetrate those cheap ass round, because the primer is more inside than the regular, more expensive ammunition, like brass ammunition. So now I gotta go back and test it again, since I did those modifications. But I think she's gonna run good this time. I have polished the ramp, everything inside, so I have faith that now it's gonna run good. Now that 7.62 over there, the Strike Industries, that one is running good. That one is running good. Now, one thing that you gotta do with this setups, with the 7.62, they don't like the mag is what it's gonna give you all the malfunctions. So pretty much you gotta get the only mags that you're gonna find good for this gun are the Duramax. Okay, no go around, don't go cheap, just get Duramax, and you're not gonna have malfunctions with the mags. Okay. But yeah, I got the 7.62 to run. It's running good. Now all the ARs, they are running perfect. The 300 Blackout is not a brain. It's not a no-brainer. They're running good. They have either Arma Spec H2 H3, or they have the JP buffer springs. Okay, I believe this one have a JP. This one right here, I mean, this thing runs all the time. Never have malfunctions with that one. Neither the other 5.56 223 over there in the bottom and the right. The 300 Blackout, they run good, but it depends what type of ammunition you use. Okay. You like Vector or drum mags on Glocks? I mean, if I get a drum mag, because in reality, I don't know why I'm gonna spend a drum, a money in a drum mag. I don't think drum mags are reliable. They're good to have fun at the range, but I won't trust a drum mag for a home defense situation. Pretty much, okay. So I prefer to use a 33 round mag for home defense. If that one was the only gun that I have, right? Than using a drum mag. But the Vector mags is a give or take. There's no certain thing as a Vector mag. Okay, let me start with that, because the mags from the Vector, the only thing that is from Vector is the extension. All right, because the mag is from Glock. So if you haven't seen my review on this gun, please go to my channel and see the review, and I'm gonna show you the stamped Glock brand on the magazine. Okay, I already took it apart and disarmed it. I mean, I took everything apart because I was having issues, loading the magazine, and the rounds were getting stuck inside after like the 20 something rounds. But it was not actually the mag; it was the type of rounds, all right, that I was using. So this type of mags, they don't like the bulky round, like round type in the tip of the round, like the round bulky rounds. They don't like them. It has to be more like pointy, and that's what I found out. I use on defense rounds that they were like very bold in the front, and they got stuck. And then I used different ones, and they were doing it good. they were getting loaded good. So after I spent like an hour trying to fix the magazine, it was not the magazine, it was the round. Yeah. But I don't have experience with the 9 millimeters because this one is 10 millimeters. It used Glock magazines, but 10 millimeters. Okay. But for 9 millimeters, I hear bad things about it too. Like I say, it depends. It depends the round that you use. That you use. They looks cool, because they look like they have a sleeve on it. But I prefer to go with factory mags from Glock, the regular 32 or 33 or 31 rounds, whatever it is, and better have 30 rounds that are reliable than 60 rounds that is gonna have a malfunction. Now that um, Magpul drum, I never have a failure with that. Okay, I don't know if it's the way that they design it, right? But obviously, right? Obviously, but I never had a failure with that one. Okay, but I do prefer, use one of those 40 rounders from Magpul, and you can put a +5, so you got 45 round in a long ass mag. Or you can get one of those 60 rounds or 50 rounds from Surefire, no matter ones, if you can find one. All right, guys, I'm going to step out, right? Because this live is dead. I only have 3 guys. I appreciate your time. You guys, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are tired going to Black Friday after Thanksgiving, going back to the house, and they don't want to even watch TV. Okay, I'm here because I recently had a total knee replacement, so I'm condemned to stay in the house. But I will see you guys. I'm gonna try to connect later. But as right now, I'm going to be out, and I appreciate your time. And please subscribe. Okay, see you guys later.